why therapy doesn't work for you. And reason why therapy sometimes doesn't work for someone is actually very, very simple. Therapy works when the person that wants to be treated applies a core-splitting honesty. Honesty that is such that the patient or the person that wants to be healed has nothing to be ashamed of and nothing to hide. When someone applies honesty, it can be in front of a psychologist, it can be in front of a mentor, and also it can be inside of meditation or yoga or any other practice actually that comes to actually help someone to heal from something or to progress towards something. Then once you realize that when you apply honesty, you actually are able to dive deep and to really understand the things that are holding you back. I truly honestly believe that every one of us has an inner guru, inner guidance that helps us to actually solve and progress in exactly the way that we need to progress. So the reason why therapy or any other practice doesn't really work sometimes is because we as patients didn't apply a core-splitting honesty, and this is really, really important. So it can be like in order for us to heal something, and also it can be in a progress, in, for example, in gym or in change of diet or relationships. If we don't apply a core-splitting honesty, sometimes hurting honesty, then we will always be stuck in the same patterns, in the same behaviors. And honesty can cut through all of that and to be as direct as possible and to actually be able to face these things with much courage. So for the second part, I want to talk about like how to really, really help someone. So I believe that a true therapist should not focus on himself, on his methods, on his ways to actually help someone. The core and ultimate focus should be on helping the other person to realize how powerful and how complete he or she really is, and to provide them the support to actually be able to, for themselves, to trust their own inner guidance and to realize that their inner guidance is the ultimate guidance that actually anyone has and can have in her or his life. And the whole idea is that actually when we come to therapy, sometimes we just want to be heard. Sometimes we just want someone to listen to our problems and our issues. And we are actually looking for, in some way, we're looking for love. And once the therapist is able to realize the need for this other person for love and support, the only thing that the therapist actually needs to do is to provide a deep listening and to help the other person that needs this healing to realize three things. First thing is to be able to open up in such a way that he realizes that that the therapist is not there to judge him, and nothing that actually he says or does can be wrong or like something that is not right. So that helps the therapist, the person that wants healing, to actually open up and to create some kind of intimacy between the therapist and the person who wants therapy, and also apply a core splitting honesty in the communication between the two of you. The second thing is, after honesty, which is the main thing, the second thing is to understand that the other person actually wants to be heard. And not only heard, but also he wants love. That's a core principle. Once you realize as a therapist that the person that wants healing needs love, then all you need to do is to consciously apply your awareness all the time on the fact that that's what he or she needs right now. Needs the support to be able to create intimacy and to provide a pure channel to open up honesty for the therapy to work. Second thing is actually to appreciate and love. And third thing, and that's I think the most important thing that many therapists are getting wrong right now, is that the other person, the person that seeks our help, he is not broken. Nothing is wrong with him. The only thing that right now needs to be changed is not the fact that he needs to change something, but to uncover some things, uncover layers that doesn't belong actually to his true and higher self. And so the third thing that is the most important thing for any therapist or any method that you want to practice actually is the connection and the support by our own inner guidance, our own inner guru. So the only thing that the therapist needs to actually do is to create a stable and a beautiful relationship between the person that comes for us to help, for help, and his own inner guidance, his own higher self. And once our patient is able to actually connect and trust his own inner guidance, his heart will show him the way. And I think this is like 90 or 95% of the whole therapy. And and also something that many therapists does is they some kind of like on some level, sometimes purposely sometimes purposely and sometimes unconsciously, is they want to create some kind of a relationship that is like doesn't have any end, because the patient is becoming dependent on the therapist. And so the whole idea of people coming for you to seek help is to provide them enough tools for them to trust their own inner guidance and to be able to support themselves and to continue the journey themselves. It's not a permanent thing. It's not something that is supposed to be sustainable, supposed to be long term. It's supposed to be something that is kind of short term, I believe. And the whole purpose is to help them reconnect with their own higher guidance, with their own inner guru. Of course, sometimes it takes a long time to actually help the patient to regain trust in their own guidance, in their own inner guru. But once they get enough support and they apply honesty and they get the attention that they need and they get the stable support for their own connection with their higher guidance, then any kind of practice actually works. Any kind of practice that helps the patient or us as just individuals, the practicing meditation or whatever, to be able to trust their own inner guidance, their own higher self, using core splitting honesty, therapy works. That's how it is. That's just how it is. So hopefully I'm gonna record a video for my YouTube channel, and if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, I highly recommend you to check my beautiful YouTube channel that reached almost 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty amazing. And yeah, I'm gonna do a complete video on that topic because it's really, really important. And let me know in the comments if you found it some part beneficial to you. I really want to interact with you and to get, just to reach out and show you a lot of love. And thank you so much. And let me know what you think about my new ears and my new beautiful strawberries that I put together on this video. I love you so much. Until the next time, bye.